Because he feared heights, he resolved to face his fear head-on. He made up his mind to walk a tightrope between the 500-meter-tall Twin Towers. He wanted to show people tightrope walking isn't just a circus trick, it's a symbol of courage, skill, and resolve. Fully prepared, he took a balance rod from his friend. His eyes held firm determination, no trace of fear in sight. He gently set his first foot on the wire. As soon as both feet touched it, the fog suddenly lifted. The view below sharpened. Cars and people looked like tiny toys. He performed this dangerous act without any safety harness. People below shouted in amazement. Every step required extreme care, for strong winds could throw off his balance. He had only his balance rod to aid him, yet he walked as calmly as if on a regular road. It was clear he'd trained hard for this, and practiced extensively. When about a third of the way across, he noticed the safety lock was misplaced. Stepping there could make him fall. He carefully moved his right foot forward, then slowly brought his left foot past the danger zone. After crossing that tough spot, a faint smile crossed his face. The rest of the path felt easier and he soon reached the other side. His friend quickly pulled out a camera and started recording everything. People below clapped and cheered excitedly, but he didn't stop. He stepped back onto the wire and began his return. Once wasn't enough for him. It's not every day you get to do this. On the Twin Towers, this time he didn't just want to walk, he wanted to fully savor the moment. He bent one knee and sat on the wire, his shoes stained with blood, showing just how grueling this was. Balancing like that wasn't easy, but no fear showed on his face. He saluted the towers almost as if thanking them. People clapped again, louder this time, but no one knew this was all done secretly. He and his friend had set everything up without permission. Now police were climbing the tower, but he stayed completely calm. When he reached the wire's end, he smiled at the police, pulled his rod and turned with flair. The police could do nothing, since they didn't know how to walk the wire. Halfway across again he knelt, spread his arms wide, and drank in the view of sky and city. Police tried to catch his friend, but he stood firm on the wire like a rock. He lifted one foot and placed it on the wire, so smoothly even the police were stunned. They warned him, but he just picked up the rod and started walking back toward the tower. When he reached the middle, he knelt again, put the rod down and started swaying, almost like dancing. Police kept telling him to stop, but he ignored them. He marched toward the north tower angrily, placed the rod on the wire, crossed his arms over his chest, and stared down the police. Strong wind shook his legs, but he didn't wobble at all, as if saying, "I'm the real boss here." People below had gone wild. Everyone left their offices to watch. Then light rain began to fall. The faulty lock came loose, a screw flew off and fell. His foot slipped, but he caught himself. Now a helicopter had arrived. Police announced he'd broken over 100 rubles. His foot was injured and bleeding, but he slowly started walking back. When he reached the rooftop, his leg trembled. The lock was breaking, but he barely made it. He smiled at the police, threw the rod into the air and said, "Take that." Police caught him, but people below clapped again. Since no real harm had been done, the judge sentenced him to teach tightrope walking to kids for free, and the Twin Towers management gave him a permanent pass.